Have you ever found yourself surrounded by people who drain your energy? People who constantly complain, who bring negativity into every conversation, or who treat you like nothing more than a joke for their entertainment? If so, it's time to step away. Not all company is good company. Some people add value to our lives, while others take away from it. And if we aren't careful, we can spend years surrounded by the wrong energy, allowing it to shape our thoughts, our emotions, our self-worth. But here's the truth. You have a choice. You don't have to stay where you aren't valued. You don't have to listen to the voices that make you feel small. In today's video, we're talking about the importance of stepping away from toxic people, why you should distance yourself from those who don't respect you, and why you deserve better. Let's begin. There's a certain kind of person who, no matter how good life is, always finds a reason to complain. To them, everything is difficult. Nothing is ever good enough. And even when life gives them something wonderful, they somehow find a way to ruin it. We all know someone like this. Maybe it's a coworker. Maybe it's a relative. Maybe it's someone you've called a friend, someone who thrives on negativity. And here's the thing, they don't want solutions. Because people who have real problems, they look for ways to fix them. But those who constantly complain, they don't want answers. They want attention. They want an audience. They want someone to sit there and absorb their negativity. And the more time you spend around them, the more their energy becomes your energy. If every conversation leaves you drained, if every interaction feels like carrying a heavy emotional weight, then ask yourself, why am I still listening? Because you don't have to. The next time someone starts their endless cycle of complaints, simply say, I have better things to focus on, and walk away. Now, let's talk about a different kind of toxic person, the kind that makes you the joke. You know the ones who make fun of you in front of others, who turn your insecurities into punchlines, who laugh at your expense and call it just a joke. And worse, sometimes we play along because at least for once, we're getting attention. At least for once, we're at the center of something. But ask yourself, is that really the kind of attention you want? You don't need people who keep you around only for their entertainment. You don't need to tolerate disrespect just to feel included. Because here's the truth. You have dignity, and dignity is not something you should ever trade. Not for approval, not for attention, and definitely not for people who don't truly respect you. It's better to have peaceful solitude than to sit in a room full of people who don't take you seriously. And if you've ever walked away from a group and felt the need to take off a mask of forced laughter, only to let the tears fall once you're alone, then you already know. You already know that this is not the company you need. Some words stay with us forever. There are moments we experience, moments of sarcasm, of mockery, of being laughed at, that change the way we see ourselves. Maybe at the time, we brush it off. Maybe we pretend it doesn't hurt, but deep down, it does. And here's where it gets dangerous. Sometimes, we stay quiet. We let things slide because we don't want to make a scene. We let people make subtle jabs at us because we don't want to offend them. But the whole time, we're the ones being hurt the most. And before we know it, we start believing those words. We start thinking, maybe they're right. Maybe. I really am not good enough. Let me be clear. You are enough. And if you've been allowing people into your life who bring sarcasm, irony, and thinly veiled insults. It's time to step away. You don't owe them silence. You don't owe them a fake smile. And you don't owe them a place in your life. No matter what happens in life, stay true to yourself. Because here's the truth. The people who love you will love you even more. The people who never respected you will respect you even less. And that's okay. Because you don't have to explain yourself to others. You don't owe them anything. The only thing that matters is that at the end of the day, you can go to sleep with a clear conscience. You can rest knowing you've done no harm, that you've honored your dignity, that you've chosen peace over toxic company. So let this be your reminder. Step away from people who drain you. Step away from people who mock you. Step away from those who don't see your worth, because you deserve better. You are worth more than you think. You are more special than you can imagine. So protect your peace. Step away and don't look back.